Hey, it's Sarah. I have a few updates today, a couple things I want to tell you guys about. So first, I did a dry braid out last night on my hair, and these are the results. I do like the results. I think it came out okay. I prefer the texture of my hair more when my hair is wet as opposed to dry because it's just, you can really see my curl pattern through the braids, of course, because I didn't detangle them. But it doesn't look bad. I was having some issues with this area here. Oh. And then my bangs, like here in the front, they started, because I didn't start my braid till about here. So I re-wet the front part because it was almost completely straight and just looked frizzy. So I did 2 braids coming down, and I did 1 braid here at my crown and then 2 on the back on each side. So almost like I sectioned my hair in 4, did 1 braid in each section and then 1 right here at my crown. And then I used my perm rods on the ends, so the ends look good. It doesn't look bad at all. It just looks a little frizzy, and it just, to me, looks a little more like disheveled than anything else. But I think if I use some sort of actual styling product when doing the dry braid out, this is going to be perfect for me because I did it on 2nd day hair, so this is 3rd day hair. So I'm hoping that it will get easier once I start playing with it a little bit more and using different products to get it to hold just a little bit better so I can avoid these frizzies. But what I used was the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie that I went and picked up the day that I did my little mini mission video, and I used my Twee leave-in just to kind of wet it down a little bit, and then on my ends I wet my ends, sprayed my ends with the Twee, and then used my Daimond brush before I rolled them on the perm rods so they'd be smooth. So this Shea Moisture stuff is kind of great, kind of amazing, but I've only used it now 2 times, or 3 times. 2 times to style my hair using my Curls Rock, and then once for my braid out. So I want to use it a couple more times so I can give you guys a more thorough review on the product and not just immediate. But yeah, and since 1912, like, where have you been all my life? So I went on my little mini mission, like you guys know, and I picked up some other products that I am loving, and I will do a review on those soon once I've been using them a little bit longer, because I've only used them, again, like 3 times. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are my nails. It's been a week now since I did my nails with the Kiss Everlasting French nails in the medium length. Okay, so the thumbs popped off 2 times, so I had to glue them back on. But it's been a week. It's been 7 days. And I don't know about you guys, but when I remember using press-on nails, like by the end of the night, 3 or 4 had already popped off when I was like in middle school. And I'm washing dishes. We have a dishwasher, but I'm kind of anal about that. Like, I'll hand wash the dishes and put it in the dishwasher. So hand washing all my dishes, no gloves. I did a couple of clients this week, so washing hair, washing my hair, washing London, lots of water, no lifting. But today I noticed that my index and middle finger and ring finger are starting to lift. So it actually says here on the back of the box, it says, note, wear beyond 7 days is not recommended. And don't get freaked out by that. Normally, what I'm assuming this means, because this is how it works for like acrylic nails also, is if you've ever used press-ons before, you know how you can see the glue spreading, or you can see if there's a bubble. Now, the problem is, or the issue is, wearing them for longer, since, you know, they're not down, you know, they're on your nail and they're not coming off, but they're not sealed really, really tight like it would be from a gel or an acrylic. The glue seals it, but there's still going to be little air bubbles. Now, if water gets inside those air bubbles and sits, it can create a fungus on your nail. So that's been a lot of problems with the nail salons and stuff like that, is people who have been wearing the same acrylic nails for a really, really long time and then just keep getting fills. Water's getting caught between your natural nail and between the acrylic nail, which causes a fungus. This happened to my mom, so that's why I know, because she's been wearing big nails forever. So I told her about these and she's excited. She's not gonna be able to do them herself, so I'm gonna do them for her, but I'm excited for her to see, and I'm excited to see how they work on her, because she does a lot of typing for work, lots of emailing and stuff like that, so I want to see how it holds up with like keyboard usage and stuff like that. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, okay, so I went to Costco today because I needed to pick up a few things, and I love salt and vinegar chips. I don't know if anybody else has like a love, but I just love vinegar, and salt and vinegar chips are my favorite. And there's this one called Kettle something in a blue bag, and they're the best salt and vinegar chips. But Costco today, they had salt and vinegar almonds, y'all. Bold. I love almonds. They're delish and they're really good for you. But salt and vinegar, like, delicious. They're so good, and the vinegar is really strong. When you first bite into it, it's like my mouth's watering right now as I'm talking about it. But I love these. These are like $8.50 at Costco, and this is like a big, huge, you know, 38 ounces. And almonds are expensive. Like, if you were to buy almonds, like I get almonds sometimes in Walmart, and walnuts from the farmer's market, and for a little bag, like a Ziploc sandwich bag, it's like $6. It's ridiculous. But these are delicious, so I just want to tell you guys about these because they're so good. And another thing, so today I was at Ross, and I was getting a new comforter because I've had the same comforter set thing forever, and I just want to get a new one because it's time to get a new one. So it was like the bed in the bag, right? So it's like a big huge bag with the comforter and the pillow shams and the sheets and all that stuff, and I got 2 new pillows, and I had London. So as I'm walking out of the store after I buy everything, first of all, there's not that many people there, and she's talking to everybody very loud, so everyone is already watching her and I, because I'm the mom. And so I'm going to walk out the door, and I noticed before I walked in that at this Ross, it has like the pole on the cart. If anybody lives somewhere where there's like high theft, we'll call it, a lot of stores have that to keep you from taking the cart outside. I don't exactly know why they do that, but I notice it's usually in like areas that are a little unsavory, we'll say. So the security guard's watching me. I see him watching me, and I'm thinking maybe he's watching because the bed in the bag. I know when I worked at you know, different retail stores, people would always stuff sensors in like pockets of jeans. So I'm assuming they probably get a lot of people stuffing sensors from things that they've stolen inside of like comforter sets. I hope I'm not giving anybody any ideas, because stealing is not the business, but that's what they do. So I'm thinking he's maybe just checking to make sure there's no sensors in my bag, and he's watching me. So I'm going, and he yells out from across the store, like, that cart doesn't go outside. And I'm like, you waited until I got to the door to tell me that? Like, because I'm with the shopping cart turned around to back out the door, right, to open the door with my butt to pull the cart out. And as the door's already open, I'm pulling it through. He says, the carts don't go outside. Like, you did that on purpose. And I said that, and he didn't say anything. And then the lady who rang me up at the register, there was like 3 or 4 people in her line. She was like, I'll help you take your bags out to the car. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking, though, right? Because I had the bed in the bag and 2 pillows and London. So I'm like standing there with the cart, and you moms know there's kind of like okay, so you're like picturing how you're gonna like work this, right? Like the best way so you don't drop anything on the way out to the car. And another woman comes up, and she's like, I can help you take it out to your car. Are you sure, sweetie? You need any help? And I'm like, no, I'm fine, thank you. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, I got it. She's like, all right. I thought that was so sweet. Like, not many people will do that. Like, because there was a little Asian woman standing right there. Not that that makes a difference, because it doesn't make a difference. But she was just staring at me, trying to open the door, and she didn't even, like, go to help. She's maybe, like, 3 feet away. Okay, I'm running long, you guys. I'm sorry. So I just, those kind of kind gestures like that just melt my heart. And I think it's so sweet. And it proves to me that there is still, you know, humanity here, you know, regardless of what's going on in other people's lives. People are still care about other people and are willing to help. And that made me feel really good. So the last thing I want to talk to you guys or tell you guys about is I have a lot of people that ask me a lot of questions about myself personally. So if you have anything that you'd like to know about me, I'm kind of going to do like a Q&A where you can ask me questions, because I don't really get a lot of frequently asked questions. It's lots of different questions, and I try to answer them as much as I can through, you know, responses to your comments and things like that. But if you guys have anything that you want to ask me about anything, about being a mom, about my hair, about my personal life, I'll tell you some stuff about my personal life. Not tons, but I'll tell you. I'm open. So if you guys have anything that you want to ask me, let me know. I'll probably do it for like a week, and I'll wait till next week to do it, like next Friday or Saturday, or maybe Monday I'll actually do the video, post the video. Okay guys, so long. It's like my past 2 videos have been like this. It's horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go eat my my almonds. This whole thing. Bye.